Ready? In 3, 2. Welcome back to another episode of What the Fuck Were We Talking About? Where we see how many times we forget, or is it remember? Not quite sure anymore. What the fuck we were talking about.
Yeah. We didn't forget too much the last time. We've
No?
been doing pretty good. Yeah, I don't think we've gone above 3, so I think that's pretty good. We have some improvements we're making along the
3,
way.
3 and 45 minutes.
Well, yeah. I think it was 3. I don't even remember. To be honest, I think it was 3 the
All
last
right.
time. But we haven't gone above 3, so that's pretty good.
That's not bad.
We're getting other things in order. Your lighting is wonderful today.
Thank you. I
I could
have
see
these
you.
huge light that Hugo got out for me and
Yeah.
set it all up. So, yeah.
And in true Ilyssa style, you have a sparkling hat on, which is
Well, of
amazing.
course. Thank you.
I
Thank you
just
very
have a
much.
hat on. Difference again. Sparkles. I just got a hat on. But that's okay. I did have to yell at you
Why?
because last time, so everybody knows I really don't see myself. I can't see myself through the podcast because I have
Same.
notes up on the side. Yeah, you just see a little corner of yourself. I kept kicking the table and the camera was shaking. So like it looked like I
Really?
was, yeah. Yeah. I noticed it when I was editing.
I
It was
didn't
like,
notice it. Now,
so I apologize.
so, something I have to tell you, I apologize, but I really didn't notice. And
Yeah. So
in my
listen.
small defense, you're
Yeah.
far away from me, and my eyes are not what they used to be. I have these lights in my
Oh, you're
face.
right. Well, I kind of fixed the problem now because
Oh,
there was
good.
other problems that came along the way. That I noticed I had a dog hair in one episode. Like, how did she not see that?
I think I did see that, though.
This hat I had on before and it had dog hair and dander all over it. I didn't realize it. It did. It had fingerprint dander, It was from the dogs. I know that's what it was from. I was like, damn it. I didn't see that.
I
So
can't
now
see. Do you
I know.
realize?
I know I forgot we're old. Needless to
Yeah.
say, I have a mirror here now to make sure I don't got anything hanging out of my nose because you're
I
not
did
going to
not.
tell me.
I don't have that. I hope I'm okay. Can you see? Can you get really close?
I think so.
That's-
But needless to say,
I apologize.
no, it's not a big deal. It's on me too. I
Makes you
should have
feel
had a
any
mirror.
better? I'm sitting on 75 pillows so I could be tall enough to compete with you.
I know. Shorty.
My feet
I
can't
think
touch the ground.
I think if people look at a previous video because you use the same chair, your head is now above the back of the chair. Previously, I think it was below
Pretty sure
and it went above your head.
I look like my grandmother sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
My
And
grandmother was not even 5 foot tall.
well, that's where you're probably at.
Probably.
I hate to say it, but it was pretty comical. I'm a little disappointed that I wasn't recording you trying to get into the seat because,
I had to jump in.
well, the problem is that you had the chair all the way back and then your feet weren't touching the ground. So you were like, just with your feet down. I like pictured your feet.
They were dangling. They're not
Yeah.
dangling now because I'm kind of situated and I'm not all the way back in the chair. Like when I jumped in, I had to really get back there.
Right. But you're good now. The lighting's good. We fixed that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
try and not kick the table. I now have the camera on a separate thing.
By the way, my eyelashes are still sticking together.
There's nothing I could do about that.
I
I
know.
mean, it's because you're laughing.
I
We were
know.
laughing prior to getting on. And then this is pulled it's
I have
in
a
the
lot of
mic.
feet. I just threw it down there. I didn't stick it in my leg or anything. Or
I stuck it in my pussy.
I hate that word. And look what I have behind me.
What do you have behind you?
Pussy willow.
Oh, is that a pussy willow?
It's a
Wait,
pussy
which
willow.
side? Where? What's a pussy willow?
The
Oh,
And
I
the
thought
eucalyptus. That's
I didn't realize there were.
pussy willow.
I can't believe you said it.
I know. I said it like 5 times in a row.
I might have to cut out willow. Just pussy, 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 pussy. See what I could do.
The things that you have control of. I don't know. Maybe I should rethink this
I
situation.
could, you could be like, Hugo is such a nice guy. And I could put him, Hugo is such a pussy.
He would not find that funny. He would not find that funny at all.
I can do it with every guy you talk about. Alan is such a nice pussy.
That's funny as hell. But I don't know if anybody would find that funny but us.
I won't do it.
Like, could you imagine if you did that with Chris too?
Oh my God, he'd fucking kill me.
Exactly. It's only funny if you do it to the friends and my people.
Well, it would be funny if I put myself going, Chris is and then you going pussy.
He's still
Oh no, it doesn't matter who it is. It's funny. Peter is my brother-in-law. Peter is pussy. Peter is my pussy. Instead of brother-in-law. Oh God, I'm telling you, it works on every level. Things my husband would not find funny.
It's so true. Oh
God.
Oh God, I got such an air bubble that came out. This isn't going to be good.
And the whole thing is that everybody would need to know that you don't like the word pussy, because that's what makes
Let
it
alone
even
ever say it. Like, I
Ever.
don't say it. I don't like it at all.
I know I have like 2
Gives
minutes
a
of you
ick
saying
feel to me. I don't know why.
Oh, and you got in there too a couple times. You were like, pussy. At least that's how I heard it. I can't wait to listen to it back. You were probably like, pussy.
I didn't feel like I was. I felt like I was like,
I felt
really
like you,
saying it.
Yeah, you hit it hard.
I really
Oh
felt
my
like I
God.
did.
If I play it back though, and you're like, pussy. It's gonna make me question everything I hear in life. Oh God, it would be funny though.
I literally have tears running down my face. I don't know. I think I'm too far away. You can't see them, but they are there, and I have no tissue available. And my tissue's still in my hand.
Yeah. I did want to mention that clarify something from the previous episode. At the end, I had said that I like embarrassing myself. That is not what I meant. And I know you don't think it's a big deal, but I really don't like it. It's that I think it's funny. I just wish it didn't happen to me.
I can understand that. And I don't think that anybody understands just how innocent it is at times.
Right.
And I think about the time in Cost Cutters.
Oh my gosh.
We were shopping.
My gosh. Yeah. Cost Cutters was like a dollar store back in the day, right?
Oh no, it was better than a dollar store, but yeah.
Yeah.
And we get online and you were ahead of me.
No, you were ahead of me, I think. But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I mean, what happened is what matters. And I don't remember why, like what caused you to do this, if it was just you separating our stuff, or if the cashier.
The counter did not have a I'm going to tell you what happened because I remember it like it was yesterday, and this was like 20 years ago. We were online, and one of us went first. And I have to point out, we both only had like 3 or 4 things. It wasn't a massive amount of things. And Cost Cutters was a cheap store, and they didn't have the thing to separate whose order was what. So you had put your stuff here and then a space, and then I put my stuff. But go ahead. So, and then I was concerned that the divider wasn't there.
So there was somebody ahead of me. We're standing there chit chatting, and the belt starts to move. Panic crosses over Karen's face because she's like, oh my God, my stuff is moving forward without a divider.
Let me just clarify one more thing.
Okay.
You know, they used to let the belts go until they just kept going. Like the cashiers really didn't care. So all the shit would just like pile together. So that was going through my head. She hit the button, the belt started moving, and she wasn't paying attention. But go ahead.
So, in a sheer panic, Karen literally threw her body across the belt and her whole arm on the belt and started to walk forward with
I
this.
followed the belt.
And I remember staring at you in disbelief.
There
And
was nobody behind me either, I don't think. There was like
I,
nobody.
I don't remember, but I remember that the cashier made a comment.
Oh, I remember the look on her face. That's when
I
I realized it was wrong to do.
Yes, it was hysterical, and that's just a perfect example because
She laughed though. I'm sure if that
oh no,
woman is still around, she may tell that story because I just put my hand there like solid and I followed it and she looked at me. I'm like, yeah, I'm separating.
I got this. Don't you worry. You don't have to make any guesses of
And
whose
she
order is
chuckles.
whose.
And you and her had a little chuckle over it.
We did.
But again, I don't enjoy, like, I realized when I looked at her, the look she had on her face was like, what the fuck is this girl doing? Because again, it was only like 2 or 3 things, so it wasn't that hard
It really wasn't.
to separate. But that's okay. I don't mind telling those stories is my point. I'm okay with that.
Well,
I'm
and we all
okay
have
with
them.
yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't have a problem with that. I had to save a lot of stories for you this week because you were away on work. I should probably ask you how because I haven't spoken to you.
I know.
How
They
was your
kept him
week?
busy. They kept me
Yeah.
busy.
Yeah.
The week was really good. Uh, from a business perspective, getting together and collaborating, all that fun stuff.
Right.
I will tell you that at this point in my life, things that I miss the most have shifted.
Really?
Yes.
What'd you miss?
My
The
cooling
dogs.
blanket. Well, of course, the dogs.
The dogs.
The
Number 1.
dogs, of course, that goes without saying. The
Right.
husband, the dogs. Shout out, I had to throw them in there.
Yeah, I know. You should probably throw Abby in there even though she's at college.
Well, she's at college, so I just
You
incessantly miss
always
her.
miss
There's
her.
like they had
Right.
that little I'm not whole right now.
Right.
um, but my cooling blanket.
Oh, the cooling blanket. Yes.
I missed my cooling blanket a lot. I had a really rough night one night in particular, and I even had the temperature down to like 66 in the room.
Oh,
And
wow.
I tossed and I turned and I couldn't, I would throw the blanket off. I would get cold. I'd put the blanket back on. My blanket, like, I have that a Tempur-Pedic like cooling thing. I got really lucky and found it in TJ Maxx, and it is just the best thing ever.
Really?
Yes. At
I just like
this
tossing the blanket on and off.
Oh no, I can't. I need that comfort of the blanket on me in order to be able to sleep well,
Oh, okay.
you
I
know.
see. I have always slept with the temperature low.
Right.
Mostly because of breathing issues. It's
Mhm.
easier for somebody to breathe in a cooler room than it is a warm, at least for me.
No, it's
Um,
it's I think
for I
factual.
is it factual? Because for asthma, me, it helps to be cooler. So in the winter, I would
Wish
crack
we
my
had a fact checker person.
we should probably get one of them.
We need to hire one.
I think it's a factual thing though. The
I
cool air
think
does help.
Abby would be fantastic to be a fact checker.
She would be. So we'll have to get her on that,
Yep.
and I'll figure out if that's an actual fact. But anyway, I used to sleep with the window open and in the winter.
Mhm.
So Chris, he's not so much a cold person. He likes the winter. He likes snowboarding and all that stuff, but he does not like when the temperature is like 65 degrees in the bedroom. And I like it because I can breathe better and it helps with the hot flashes. So he comes to bed with a hoodie on,
Right.
sweatsuit, 5 blankets on him, and I got one on it and I'm good. And I don't want anybody touching me.
Definitely at this stage, things are shifting.
Yeah.
Um, and definitely the cooling blanket is one thing I noticed that I missed.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
I can understand if I had one. I do have one, but I just don't use it. You know why I don't like it? I don't like the clinginess.
Yeah, mine's not like that.
No?
No. It's actually a comforter.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Oh, do you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about cuz I've tried them. Excuse me.
Sorry about that. Is the connection better now?
Yes. Are you
Okay.
good?
Yeah, my dog has calmed down and the connection is better.
What was he barking at? Do we know?
Um, a leaf, maybe
Ah, I get that.
something.
I'm lucky mine are asleep. One's on the couch asleep and one's in the bedroom asleep.
And I'm so sorry because I don't even know.
I have a funny story to tell that you just reminded me of.
Oh, good, because I have no idea what we were talking about before that.
I don't either, but you just reminded me because you said Amazon. So I'm going to tell you something. And I think this kind of goes with where we're at in life, right? Because we've been married or with our, we've been married for a while now,
Right.
with our husbands for a while now. And you kind of learn, excuse me, how to stay married. So last night, I'm going away next week. And I really need a new pair of sneakers. And I really wanted the On Clouds. They're like $170. I'm like, do I really need that? I like Nikes. I don't need anything too fancy. So I said to Hugo, you know what? I'm going to order myself a pair of sneakers. He's like, okay, no problem. So I go on to DSW and they have a sale. It's like a buy one, get one half off or whatever the heck it was. I'm like, well, okay, because I'm saving money, right? I'm not getting the $170 pair of
I
shoes.
already see like red flags, but go ahead.
Let me see what else I could find because, I haven't really gotten new shoes in a while.
Right.
And I found these really nice slip ons and they're Dr. Scholl's. And I'm like, well, I can't say no to Dr. Scholl's because my feet are my feet at this age and I need comfortable shoes. And these are nice, like slip on things, whatever.
Right.
And they were cheap because of the sale. I said, let me go find my sneakers now. And I find my sneakers and they're on sale on top of my sale. So you understand all of these sales are just the numbers really add up well when I think about what I save. Do you understand
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
So now I need these sneakers by Wednesday because I'm leaving Thursday morning. Well, I could get these sneakers today. Wow, really? I can get them on Sunday without having to go out of my house and pick them up myself because that was an option. Pick up at store. And I'm like, do I really want to leave the house today? Because I just got home. I was out yesterday. Like, that's a lot for me being away,
Right.
And then I'm going away again. So I really just I don't want to leave the house. I have no desire to leave the house. Well, I can get the sneakers today, and I am getting the sneakers today because they are being delivered with like DoorDash or something like that. So I paid for that. But all in, I still saved more money than buying the one pair of sneakers that I wanted. So in my mind, it's a total win. And it doesn't
Right.
matter all of the other things that happened along the way.
Right.
Now, what does matter is that if Hugo does happen to watch this podcast episode, he's going to know. So I just told him myself, but I'm willing to
That's
risk that for
okay.
the story, you know?
It's worth it.
It really is. And I'll share it with you. I mean, I really am looking forward to my new sneakers and my new shoe things, slip-ons.
You also, just because Hugo may find out your little secret now, you may have opened the door for other women.
That's a good point.
So consider yourself a hero right now, because I'm sure there's other women who got their own little thing going on
There has to be. I mean,
that they're
obviously,
doing.
I'm not the only one that has figured out how to manage
I do have a. I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on.
what you get for telling me that I speak too low, that everything I do is low. You made such a big stink about how I'm so low that you can't hear me. You have to turn me up when you edit. And now you're yelling at me because I do in the freaking microphone. Make up your mind, god damn it.
You scared me. I hit,
Good.
I hit record again because I had to tell you that it was too close, and I didn't want the listeners getting their ears blown out.
So she I want to let everybody know right now that she faked a sneeze. Faked a sneeze to hit pause to tell me to sit back. All you had to do was say, Ilyssa, you're loud enough, girl. Sit back. I kept telling you I keep eating the microphone. You should have told me. I can't hear.
And I just
things.
want everybody to know that. Well, because before the podcast, we tested it out, and I had her take the screen off because she's so hard to hear. Her voice is so low.
We are on episode 5, I think. And every time I just hear her, she's editing. I gotta turn you up. You're so low. I'm so loud. I gotta fix it. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna be louder.
Your butt.
Now I'm too loud.
It was your butt. When you said butt, it almost threw me into last week. Oh God, you made me snort. Oh,
I
that
love the
was too
fake.
funny.
The fake sneeze was awesome.
I didn't know how to get out of it, and I wanted to tell you just strictly. Oh, and then you started yelling at me to just let it go. So I started hitting record.
I'm
Do you
good.
remember? Do you remember where we were? Because I had my foil out. I don't remember. I was getting ready to grab my foil because you were saying something. Oh, the shoes. Your lovely shoes.
Oh yes,
Your
I can't wait
little
to get my shoes.
Yeah, your little scheme that you pulled on Hugo.
That I
Because we
gave
do
my.
things. Yeah.
I'm not going to say a word to him, by the way, because
No.
I don't think that I'm calling him out. I don't think he watched the second podcast yet.
Well, see, that's the thing. I know that Chris watched one of them.
Mhm.
The last one, he gave me permission to share his sleeping photos.
That was so
Um,
awesome.
yeah. But this one, I want to see if he actually watches it, because I'll find out real quick. Chris is about to find something out if he watches this episode. So I'm cooking yesterday. Cooking. I decided I needed some foil real quick because I needed to cover something. And I go in the cabinet and I reach in and I pull the thing out and I get with nothing else.
I hate that.
Now you're probably saying, well, how did you not know? Because it wasn't me that did this. And how do I know it wasn't me? Is that, for one, this is the store brand. What is it called? Foil.
Foil.
Okay. Chris only has access to the store brand foil because when Chris uses foil, he goes whoosh.
And the whole roll like rolls out.
And that shit's expensive. Like the good stuff.
It is.
It's
It
really
is.
expensive. And men have no idea. You know how like you got your shoe thing going
Yeah.
on?
Yeah.
It's because they have no idea how much things are,
No clue.
essentially. But I only allow him access to this because I get it on sales. The store brand, it's crappy, but it does what he needs it to do.
Right.
So this happens, and I'm like, fuck. I'm going to go get my good one now. I really didn't need it, but I had to get my good because this was all that was left and it wasn't going to work. I forgot where I hid it. I hide the good stuff from Chris. He's allowed access to the store brand.
Kind of like how you hide the French toast sticks. Remember?
That was a food issue, yes. I don't like sharing food.
It's okay. I get it.
Yeah, I hid French toast from him for a good, I don't know how many weeks, months, because they were so delicious. And Chris is not a sweet person, so he'll be like, oh, no, I'm not going to eat it anyway. But I knew if he got his hands on this French toast, it was going to be gone when I wanted it.
Right.
So I hid it. I put it in separate bags. I put it towards the back because men are too lazy to go to the back of the freezer.
She disguised it.
She
put it in like a different something's box, right?
I did. I put it in frozen fruit because I use frozen fruit in my smoothies. He doesn't use it, so I was hiding it in the empty frozen fruit bags. Cleaned them out, and I put my French toast. Oh yeah. I don't like to share food.
I know.
He's a very good sharer. I just don't. I like my food.
So is Hugo.
Yeah. Well, you're pretty good about sharing your food.
Oh yeah, I'll give you anything. You could have my food.
Yeah, I don't like sharing my food.
If I get a bite, I'll be okay.
I have a process of eating, and that's why. I know that you've watched and you've probably done like experiments with me. I don't know.
I actually recently came across somebody who eats like you, and I can't remember. There's more people that eat like you than you realize.
Really?
That's all I'm going to say. And I can't recall at all where I was, but I remember speaking about how you were like that person in that you saved everything was pretty much in sections on your plate and are eaten in order of the way you like them. Your favorite being the most, the last item being your most favorite.
Right.
Yeah, I've come across other people that eat that way.
Listen, it bites you in the ass sometimes because I can't eat like I used to. So now I have to make a couple choices because then I'm not eating my favorite thing last because I can't get to it.
What do you do in a situation like the Wawa gobbler? Like what I mean is let me just forget the gobbler. I'm going to go Thanksgiving dinner.
Okay.
I got my meat and my mashed potatoes and my stuffing, gravy, cranberry sauce,
right,
green bean casserole.
Right.
I could eat all of those together on one forkful, little bit. Okay, on one fork together.
Well, there are certain things that go together. Okay. I'm not saying that it all always has to be separate. Like if you have meat, potatoes, and corn, I want that all in one scoop. I want the meat, I want the potato, I want the corn.
Okay. But if you have chicken parm and penne pasta on the side.
The pasta's going last.
Okay. Understood.
And I might only eat half the chicken.
I'm going to bebop between the two.
I might do that with meatballs with certain things, but I'm pretty much my least, and that's why I don't like sharing food. And Chris has almost lost a finger or two in the past. He just doesn't know it. Like I've controlled myself to the point that, I didn't like bite his hand off.
Right?
Um, but so because I saved that thing for last, it's the thing I enjoy the most. When you have a burger and fries, I'm going to eat the burger first and the fries are going to go last. So I might only eat half the burger, but I'm going to eat all the fries because they're my favorite part. So I can't do that anymore, but that's neither here nor there. But if he would reach over and start eating my fries, I would be like, how many is he going to eat? Like, is he only going to eat one, or is he going to eat 20 of them? Do you know what I mean? And I start panicking because I saved that for last. So yeah,
I understand.
yeah, he's a better sharer though. What can I
Hugo's
say?
definitely a better sharer than I am as well, but I do share. I'm not. I'll give you the last bite.
Right. Yeah, you've always been. Listen, I do. It's not that I don't. It's just that I just don't like sharing my food.
But
I will though, if
but
I have
you'll
to.
share with me, like we share desserts.
Oh, I do still
Well,
share. But
yeah.
don't reach over. No. Oh gosh, that's not good.
Joey doesn't share food.
Joey doesn't share food.
No.
No, I just don't like it.
I know.
Because I have the process. You
I get
know,
it.
but I just can't eat as much anymore. So now it really doesn't matter. It's kind of benefiting Chris in a way because now I'm like, you want the rest of my
Right.
do you want the
Mikey
rest of
gets all the
my
leftovers and he's happy
yeah.
with them.
Oh, he's thrilled. He doesn't
Yeah.
gain a pound. It's great for him, you
Yeah.
know. So
It's a win-win all around.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we didn't go in the direction I thought we were going to go with today's
We
episode.
didn't go in any direction today. We just
I don't know what happened,
I don't
but
know what
it's
happened
okay.
either, and I felt like we really had a good plan going into today.
Right. And we kind of touched on some of the where we were going because we were going to focus on being in our 50s and going through menopause and
Right. All
all
the fun
those
things that come with it.
fun things. And our
Mhm.
husbands are a part of it. Because let me tell you something. I've been training myself for the past 10 years or so with Chris, grabbing food off of my plate. So when menopause really kicked in, it's actually more than that because I was early on it. I learned to be okay with it. So I feel like I was in training for
I
menopause.
gotcha. I gotcha.
All the times he reached over, I'm like, oh, don't say anything. Because, you snap when you're on menopause. He doesn't
Right.
understand that part.
Yeah.
I lose my shit
A
sometimes.
lot of people don't understand that part. And it really doesn't happen often. And, poor Hugo doesn't know how to react when it does happen. And he tries so hard, but he
Right.
just doesn't say the right things.
Right. And that sometimes makes it worse.
Right. And
When
but the good thing is him and I at least can talk it out, afterwards. Like I'm like, this is how I was feeling. And he was like, I know, but I didn't know what to do.
I think our hormones are a big thing that nobody really understands. If you don't
Uh,
have them.
I don't even understand them.
Neither do I.
I don't understand not having them either. I just don't understand any of it. It's just all awful.
It's a terrible
Honestly,
thing.
it really is.
They're
It's not
forgetting
fun.
things like the foil. I lost the freaking foil. Or did I?
Can I tell you something?
Do you know where the foil is?
I have no idea where your
Oh.
foil is, but it would be really funny if my glasses were with your foil because I lost a pair of glasses somewhere in this house. It's not a big
Oh.
house. I can't find them.
Oh, good
I've
luck
been
on
looking for
that.
them for about 2 weeks now.
My sister had left something at my house a while ago and I put it in a safe spot. I couldn't remember where the safe spot was. I sent her a picture of it and everything. I'm like, look, you left this at my house. I said, I'll bring it the next time I see you. It took me like 2 months to find the friggin' thing. So then I give it back to her. Now my sister's older than me. And I go over there a couple weeks later and it happened to be a die from a game,
Yeah.
from one of the games that she had. And it was a very specific die that you needed for that game. So we go to play the game and I'm like, oh, I gave you the die back, remember? She's like, oh, I don't know where I put
She
it.
forgot where she put it.
No idea. We had to play without it because there
It's
was no
awful.
die. So
So
she
sweet.
understood, needless to say. She was like, no, I get it. I
Yeah,
get
no,
it.
it's awful.
Yeah,
That
it's
brain.
terrible.
Why did I come in here? If you would have seen me last night, I could not finish one single task, and I'm looking around just to see if I ever finished them. I started doing the dishes and I walked away because I got distracted to do something else. And then I'm like, well, wait a second. I was going to vacuum. And it was just one thing after the other. And finally, I was like, okay, get yourself together and just finish everything you started.
Yeah.
Just like I can't start cooking unless my sink is clean. I just can't do it.
Oh, I'm kind of like that too.
And if Hugo starts to cook and there's dishes in the sink, I have to get in there and start cooking. Like I have to, I mean, start doing the dishes.
Oh, I
I
do the
will
same thing.
kick him out of the way.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm mad. Like
I
I'm
don't do it
huffy
every
about it.
time. Yeah, I don't do it every time because Chris does do the dishes.
Oh
But
no,
like,
I do it every time. I get really huffy about that.
yeah, we do have this rule. Although I will say, I'm curious if you. I know you don't have this rule.
There are no rules in my house. We just fly by the seat of our pants. We make up the rules as
Well,
we go.
and our fake rule was if you cook, I'll clean.
We don't have that rule.
Well, it doesn't always work in my favor. Like I always clean up after he cooks.
Right.
Always. He doesn't always do it. He's like,
Right.
"Oh, I gotta go do something for work
For
real
work.
quick."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I
"Oh."
just I just I gotta do you mind? I gotta take this call. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean,
Take the
is he faking me out?
I
I hear him working.
I am pretty confident that it probably could have waited the
Sometimes
10
I feel like it
minutes.
could.
The 10
Yeah,
minutes.
it's the
There's
I'll
no
do
way
it
it's
later.
we're not dealing with heart surgeons here or
Right.
anything.
Well, I
It's
could
not
also
life or
hear
death.
Chris too. I could sometimes hear, and then sometimes I'll hear the video game, and I'm like,
But again,
"It's
even
working."
if you hear him working, it's not life or death. It could have waited the 10 minutes to do the dishes.
Probably. It probably
Let's
could have.
call be real here.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I said,
Sorry, I'm calling you out,
he
BFF.
snuck down there a couple times, and he's like, he's
Oh, he
looking or
absolutely
whatever,
did.
and then I hear boom, 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 and I'm like, something's blowing up down there, and it's not work. It's definitely a video game. Like a video game came out just recently. I don't know which one. Don't ask me. It's a big deal. That's where he is right now, and I don't know if any of that is coming through. But there's a lot of um, shooting going on in the
Oh, I
basement.
don't right now. I don't hear
Yeah.
a thing.
Oh, you didn't hear it.
Apparently, it's a big deal if you finish what's that one called? Throw things out there because I'm not a
Call of
game.
Duty, Fortnite.
Nope, keep going.
Uh, gosh, I don't know.
I don't remember, but my coworker finished a
Resident
c-
Evil. Is that what came
no,
out?
I
No.
don't know. It was a big deal. I
Okay.
told Nick he thought it was a big deal too. I don't know what it. I don't even remember. Maybe Grand Theft Auto
Oh, maybe.
5, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, apparently it was a big deal in gamer
Game
land.
land. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Chris is very particular. I don't think he would do GTA too much. His
I think
nephews would.
I think that most gamers are kind of specific. There's a hair flying by me in the games that they play.
Yeah,
I
Chris
think.
does that. What is it? First person Call of Duty when you don't see the person's body.
Oh yeah, I can't
I
do that. I
can't
get
play
sick.
those. I can't. I tried Call of Duty one time and I was like, "Why are you running faster than me?" He's like, "You're laying on the ground." I'm like, "I am."
I get motion sickness playing those games. I can't do it.
Well, yeah, that's another factor.
I
But
also
I
got
can't do those. I need to see the body moving.
I can't do any of those things. That the movement, it's just
Like
not
he
good for
was
me.
like, "Oh," he's like, "Whoo, whoo," and my guy's like, "Ugh." And he's like, "You're crawling." I'm like, "I don't even know what buttons I'm pressing." And I was a pretty good gamer, with
This is
certain
like
things.
this is like real life though.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
that
like
is me in real life.
simulating real life.
Well,
Chris is always running.
Call of Duty, you're playing with other people, I think, like live. I think. I don't know. Anyway,
I thought all of these games you could play live. I don't know. I should not speak. I don't know what
yeah,
I'm
I think you
talking about.
can. Well, anyway,
I
we
wish
were
we had a
playing
fact checker again.
Call of Duty. I do know you play with live people, and we were playing with live people, and people shooting at you because you get points or whatever. And I was hiding in a building because I was just, it was too much for me. And he's like, "Come on!" And I'm like, "I can't." Like, everybody's shooting at. I don't know how to shoot the gun. I just was not good at it. I'm a Mario Brothers,
I was just going to say, you know what Hugo and I used to play?
the Wii.
We used to play Tiger Woods
Oh
golf
yeah, I don't like sports so
stuff.
much. I like the Wii
Oh, that
sports,
was
but
fun.
I
Oh,
like the Mario
and
Brothers.
I like the Wii stuff too, like the wakeboarding and the
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
that
that
stuff.
was
That's
cool.
fun.
And
I
Sonic.
also
I like all that stuff.
liked the game that we used to play where we sang.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't a gaming system though.
No, I know it wasn't, but that was a game that I used to love to play. Remember we used to really
Yeah.
think that we could sing?
Yeah. Oh god, yeah, and it would show you like you were in
What was it
tune.
called?
I don't remember.
We
You
used
you
to
had to
play it at
sing.
your house. We
Yeah, and you
used to
had
go
to
like
it would show you if you were in tune and like you thought you were, but you really sounded like crap.
it had to have been awful.
It had to be terrible. But we had a blast with that.
We did.
That was fun.
Gosh, I don't remember the name of it though.
My sister will. I have to ask her.
Okay.
Or my nephew will. My nephew definitely
Oh,
will.
he'll remember that.
Yeah, Owen will know that.
Yes.
But yeah, that was a good game. But I like that, like I said, Chris likes the
But
player. I
you
don't.
have to ask him like right away because
Owen?
that's going to drive me nuts that I can't remember. It actually is already driving me nuts. What time is he going to be there for your birthday?
Probably like in an hour or so.
Okay. I guess we should
Yeah.
start wrapping up for your benefit.
Yeah. So what do you want? Let me ask you what you want to end with. I have a, we could just end and I could do a final question of the day. It's around menopause, which we were kind of touching on.
Okay.
Or would you rather?
I'm
Or
doing would you
two truths
rather.
and a lie. Would you
Would you
rather?
rather?
Okay. So this is around menopause and basically your husband's. We'll
Okay.
try and make it quick. I'll
Okay.
try.
How are we doing this? You're asking me, obviously, because I don't know the questions.
I'm asking you because you have no
Okay.
idea. And I do have my own answers in mind, but I'm going to be asking you.
Okay. Perfect. Let's go.
So, first one, would you rather cry over nothing or rage over your husband about chewing too loud?
I'm going to have to go rage over the husband.
You would rather do that than cry over nothing?
100%. I hate crying. It's the worst emotion ever.
Oh, I think I'd rather cry.
And I did well, you do it well, and I do it well now, and I don't like it. Like I cried last week at my work thing. Cried.
I cried this morning at the thing you sent me. So,
Okay.
okay.
All right.
All right. I cry. I like the cry.
I don't like the cry.
I don't like the chewing too loud. I want to make that clear. Because it does enrage me when I hear
It makes me want to throat punch somebody.
I
And
can't
the
take the noises.
scraping of the bowl.
Oh,
Don't.
yeah.
Why are you eating from an aluminum bowl? Stainless steel, whatever the heck it is.
And not a lot of people have this problem, but I cannot stand scraping of the teeth.
Oh no, on the thing. No.
Ooh, Chris eats with a spoon and does that. Why are you scraping your teeth on a spoon? You're supposed to use your lips. You use your lips on.
But don't pucker. Please don't make that pucker
Oh
sound.
no, shit'll come out.
And don't slurp. No slurping. Do not slurp coffee.
No. Or gulp.
Oh, I hate
You hear a
gulpers.
gulper? Any noise. In fact, just don't make any
Savannah's
noise.
a gulper and a slurper.
Oh yeah.
She's like really triggering and with the noises eating, and she knows it, and she'll send me memes every once in a while.
Really?
Savannah's my niece, by the way. She will send me memes about that, and I'm like, I will throat punch you.
Yeah.
I don't find that funny.
No, I don't like
triggers
any
me.
noises. If they could just be quiet, that'd be great.
So here's the really quick funny story about Savannah. Years ago, eating a bowl of cereal, and I looked and I was like, "You must stop." And she looks at me and she goes,
She had no idea.
"You can hear that?" It's like, it's not just in your head.
It's just oblivious.
No clue. So,
Chris
yeah.
Chris chews so hard sometimes you could hear his teeth clack together.
Yeah, no, please,
And I
no.
said to him, "Doesn't that
Oh,
hurt?"
have you ever scraped your own teeth together eating by
Mm,
mistake?
mm.
Exactly. I can't even talk about it. All
Yes,
right, what's
I'd
the
still
next one?
cry that rather than rage, but I'll kill you
No,
for
I'm
chewing too
raging,
loud.
but go ahead.
Okay, I feel that. So I'm gonna go to the last one, and the
Okay.
first one I did, and the second one you did, but it wasn't because of menopause. Would you rather forget your PIN at an ATM with a line of people behind you, or I did that, by the way, forget if you've taken your dog's pill or your own pill?
I did that while I was pregnant, might I add.
So I still consider that a hormone issue because you were pregnant and you were like,
Oh,
uh.
that is a valid point. I didn't know what the heck I did. Um, you know, I I would have to say forget my PIN at the ATM, and the only reason is I would probably get to a point where I would put the car in drive and go to another ATM and hope I
Like, "Oh, I
remember.
don't need the money that bad."
But exactly, but the sheer panic that taking my dog's antibiotic caused me
Right. I remember
was
that, and I'm on the
not
phone
good.
with, like, poison control,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Make yourself throw up," and you're like, "I can't." I'm like, "Stick something down your throat."
And I really couldn't. I really,
Yeah.
really couldn't.
So you gave her a dog pill,
Oh, yeah.
essentially, while you were
Wow, I'm a really great
pregnant.
mom. Pat on the back.
Yeah. And, Abby loves she's gonna kill me for she might make me cut this. Abby loves her back scratched,
She
and
does.
if you scratch it the right way, her leg goes. No, I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding.
Now we know why. In case anybody is wondering, the dog medication and the people medication was the same exact medication. It was just a
Yes.
little stronger in the dog, and it wasn't a problem at all.
It was actually
But
weaker in the dog.
oh, weaker in the
It
dog,
was
but it
weaker, yeah.
actually brought me to my knees because I didn't know. I thought that I caused harm to my child. It
It
was
was a horrible
terrible.
moment.
It was.
I may have shoved a toothbrush down your throat or something to get you
You
to
might
throw up.
have. You might have.
I remember
And
the
I still
toothbrush.
couldn't throw up.
Yeah, you still couldn't. All right, BFF, I think
Uh,
that's a wrap for this week.
yes, I hope you enjoy your birthday dinner with your family. Send them my love.
I will.
I'll
Thank you
talk
so
to you.
much. All
Bye,
right.
everybody.
Bye. See you next time.